It's your girl Victoria, back to you with another review for The Ultimate Fighter Season 31, Episode 2, Team McGregor versus Team Connor. So, we're now getting to the fight of Timur and Trevor. So I did get the name right from last week. Now, we thought they was going to fight, but they're not. Why? Because I guess while they're training or having one of those workout session days, Chandler gets notified that Trevor, which is on Team McGregor's side, can't fight due to medical reasons. Now, when they said that, I'm like, oh, is he okay? Like, what's going on? They were questioning whether he was lying about it. But come to find out, the reason for the medical reasons of why he can't fight is because homeboy got a cold sore. Now, when I saw him, when they showed his little confessional, I was just like, okay, maybe, it was due to training or working out. Sometimes, you do get injured. But when they said cold sore, I looked at him. Listen, I looked at Trevor. I'm like, damn, I have never seen a cold sore look like that ever in my life. Now, I ain't going to be talking about it because I know a lot of people get cold sores. So it's like, I know it happens, but at the same time, I just never seen a cold sore look like that before. So I was just a little taken aback when I saw it. I'm just like, they're not going to do nothing for that. There's no like ointment for that. Like, I don't get cold sores, thank the Lord Jesus. So I don't know treatment in regards to it, but I'm just like, that's just like all exposed and stuff. And I know it's contagious. So, like, they didn't give him nothing for it. He just got to wait until it goes away. Okay. I mean, both of them took it well. Timur and Trevor took it well. So, kudos to them for that. But at the same time, I'm just, can we give it an extra week to make sure it's fully gone before we do this fighting thing? No, that's not how it works here. Okay, I get it. But anywho, they both take it like a champ. Chandler was very surprised and impressed with Timur for not acting a different type of way. What else he's gonna do, Michael? Huh? Anywho, so both opponents are bummed out, but at least they pushed the fight back for the next week. So we'll see what happens next week, even though next episode they're not even gonna be the ones fighting. Anywho, that means we gotta go to the next people that's gonna fight. So who's the next people, you ask? It's gonna be Mondo and Cody. So we get to learn about Mondo's fighting career and watch him practice and prepare for the fight. Seems like he did pretty good in his career, or lack thereof, since he is a prospect. I see that the veterans have like way more of experience, obviously, since they're veterans. But from what I'm gathering here, because I'm an amateur to this thing, to this sport. Is please educate me, people. Okay, is the veterans sort of like the rejects? Because like they haven't been fighting for a while. I don't know if they left or if they were kicked out of. I don't know. I'm still kind of confused. But by the end of this season, I'm pretty sure I want to not be such an amateur, but be maybe intermediate of knowledge of this sport. But I'm still learning. So please give me a chance. Anywho, we then move on to the guys. They're at the Tough House and, they're chilling. I believe this is dinner time, it feels like. So Landon is making a speech, how he appreciates everybody in the house. Sometimes he don't care for the red side of the veterans, but, they can still coexist, blah, 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 blah. Then we have a Roosevelt having a confessional talking about Landon's so annoying. He talking so much crap. And it's like, he don't know about him. He don't know about where he came from. So he lets them know he's annoying. Don't talk to him. He doesn't like him. Landon's like, okay, that's fine. It is what it is. So Roosevelt's like, yeah, you don't know about me. Landon's like, you don't know about me either. Mind you, I'm not saying what they're saying word for word. I'm just paraphrasing. So, of course, Roosevelt goes on a little tangent telling Landon, he don't know about him and he could get it right now. Landon says no. And I'm just like, okay. See, this is what I was talking about last episode. You have all these men in one house. All this testosterone in one house. A lot of crap talking will be happening, a lot of arguments, and everybody trying to show like they the man. It's guy on guy crime here. Okay, guy on guy stuff. Like at this point, I'm just like, okay, this is to be expected. But at the same time, I'm just like, what else you expect when you have two opposing sides there? A lot of big egos, cocky egos, especially the veterans feeling like, oh, we vets, we've been here, we've done this before. So, you new to the game. And then the underdogs, which is the prospects, being like, oh, don't underestimate me because, I can still whoop that ass. Even though by these two fights of last week and this week, we see that, it's not really looking like a good trend for prospects. But anywho, we move on to learn more about Cody and his fighting career, and we see him practice and prepare for the fight. And after his, I guess, fight session or practice session, he does talk with Chandler, and I guess they do bond on the fact that both of them were adopted. So that's when we get to learn more about Cody, his wife, his kids, his mom, his dad, or adoptive mom and dad, and his brothers. So it was nice, and I'm just like, see, this is where you guys get me, because then you're gonna have me feeling like, okay, I'm leaning more towards this person versus that person, when it should really be about their ability to fight and if they can win. But I will say, we'll get to Mondo in like 2 seconds. But in this scene, I'm like, I'm gonna want Cody to win this fight. I'm just based off him talking and Mondo talking. I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I'm vibing more with Cody from his confessionals and stuff versus Mondo. Mondo seems cool too. He don't seem like a bad person. It's just, I feel like me and Cody, yeah, I could vibe with Cody a little bit more. So then after that, we get to Mondo, showing his housemates pictures of his family. So that's when we in turn learn about his family and friends. Well, actually, no, not even really friends, just his family. His parents are immigrants from Mexico. He was from Chicago, but he moved somewhere else. I don't remember where he moved to, but that's fine. He lives with his two younger brothers and his girlfriend. I looked at his girlfriend. I'm like, oh, she looked like she could be she looked like my former manager. I'm like, is that Veronica? Did Veronica move? But, I guess it's not. But in my head, her name is Veronica. So if I call her Veronica, you know why. Anywho, so I'm like, okay, cool. But I feel like I'm still vibing with Cody more than you, Mondo. But you seem like a cool guy. Your haircut is very questionable to me. I do not like your haircut, but I mean, if Veronica, your girlfriend, loves it, then congratulations. It is what it is. But for me, I'm just looking at it like, can we like line this up better in the back? It's like, this mullet thing is why? Anywho. So I guess Mondo, he does people's hair, so he cuts housemates' hair, and then I guess maybe McGregor learned about it. He's like, oh, let me just stop by the house and have him cut my hair. So Connor stops by the house, Mondo's cutting his hair, and of course that's when everybody, mainly the prospects, but we do have some of the veterans, they do come downstairs in the basement to kind of hang out with Connor, talk with him, have discussions, they're drinking beers, guys being guys, making jokes, because I guess Austin, he was talking about how, he's going to be missing his anniversary and his wife's birthday. So Connor made a joke, was like, what was the joke he made? He's like, oh, that's a break. So, just guys being guys. I thought that was cool. They're bonding with Connor. Okay. And hey, it is what it is. Moving along, we get to the weigh-ins for Cody and Mondo. Cody weighs 136 pounds. Mondo weighs 135.5 pounds. And then they face off. And even after they faced off, I did like the fact that they did give each other dabs. So I'm like, it ain't no hard feelings. We're just coming here to do what we got to do. So I do, like I said, I do like both Mondo and Cody. Did I say Connor? Okay. Mondo and Cody, they both seem like good vibes. But if I were to put my bets on anyone, I was going to put my bets on Cody. But I don't want to do no bets with money, because we saw what happened last week. I would have lost the bet. That's, I ain't trying to lose money, because I don't got no money. So, all right. So after they do the face off, we then get to fight day. And then obviously they show the stats a little bit of each fighter. And I'm looking at Cody. No, not Cody. He's 35, whatever. I'm looking at Mondo. He's 25. But I just really be confused, because I be looking at these people and I'm looking at their ages and I'm like, you look nothing like your age. I was flabbergasted last week with Nate and Roosevelt, and now I'm looking at Mondo. I'm like, you're 25? For real? Like, I'd be so surprised. Not even, just the fighters, but I feel like celebrities too. Some celebrities, I'm like, they're this age. Like, I'm older than this person, but I feel like they look older than me. And I'm not even talking about like a couple years. Like, I'm years older than you, and All right, Mondo's 25, guys. Jailbait. I mean, I know he's an adult, but jailbait. So, they get to fighting, and this ain't no 10-second fight like last week with Roosevelt and Nate. Listen, this they let us see the whole. They said round one, but it was only like one round, so I don't know. Okay, I guess. Anyway, whatever. I guess to make them feel like they're really okay. Whatever the case is. So we see the fight for the most part, 5 minute fight, and it seems to go well. But then I'm like, oh, I see some blood. So Mondo starts bleeding, Cody starts bleeding, and all in all, Cody went around. I'm like, yes, finally. Even though this is only the second fight, someone I said I thought was gonna win or I had my bets on won. So congratulations to Cody. Mondo, listen, you did a great job. You did better than Nate last week because Nate, 10 seconds, bro. That was 10 seconds. So Mondo, good job. And obviously Chandler is ecstatic. And I did appreciate the fact that as Mondo was walking away, some people from Team Chandler, the veterans, was hyping what's his name? Mondo was hyping him up, letting him know, listen, pick your head up, it's gonna be okay. So I did appreciate that because they, some people like Kurt's ass and Roosevelt, they wouldn't say that. I feel like they feel like they're the top notch, so I was like, oh, I ain't gonna be associated with no prospects. But I do appreciate whoever that was. I think maybe it was Austin. It doesn't matter. Was letting Mondo know, listen, it's okay. Okay, but just come back, do better. So other than that, we see that Mondo's obviously disappointed and understandably so. But when we seen the confessional with his swollen eye, I said, damn. Goodness gracious. That I to be honest, if I was in front of him with a swollen eye, I'm sorry. All I would be staring at is the swollen eye because I would have been like, well, damn. I mean, that's to be expected. They're fighting. I get it. I understand, okay? I understand. But sometimes you just be looking at it and you just be like, good, what the hell? But that's it. Swollen shut, guys. This is not even like swollen. It's swollen shut. You can't see his pupil. You can't see his eyes out of his right eye. Cuts all over the place and stuff. Nose look like it's busted. Broken maybe. He just looked terrible. When they did a slow-mo of Cody kneeing him to the face, I said, well, gosh darn it, that's just terrible. Like, I felt that hit. And clearly his eye did too. But yeah, that was the end of the episode. We'll see that next week. Aaron and Austin will be fighting next, so that'll be interesting to see how that goes. And listen, kudos to all these people because to willingly go in the ring to fight, knowing that you may get your ass beat, that is very courageous because that would never be me. Ever. Absolutely not. I'd be running away and not going towards the fight. But that's enough about me. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you laugh. If you didn't laugh, come back next week. Hopefully I can make you laugh. Let me know what you thought about this episode. Other than that, be easy breezy lemon squeezy, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.